Okay. Bezat Hashem, Rabotai, I want to continue. We left off on Chazon Ovadia, Halachot Shabbat, volume 5, on page Bechor 281.
91.
83. See, checking on you. So bottom line, Bechor, bottom line. If a person has a light in the side of the room and he wants to make mitzvah with his wife, allowed in the same room or no?
Yes.
You show, but which mitzvah it is? I told you to. I show. He asked me a question. Davey asked me a question. What if the candle is here and the mechitza is here? So the candle is above the mechitza.
I don't think it's allowed. Чтобы свет от этого не попадал на кровать.
Very good. So that's what we checked.
Right.
That if the mechitza is not covering it, the light is not going to help. It has to be actually covering it.
It's not a mechitza, it's just a regular covering.
Yeah.
And on the other hand, there's Far Torah on the other hand.
Vão começar de Joseph anyway.
Yeah, but that's not directly on the bed.
Oh.
Whenever the candle is here, mechitza is here, the light is going to go directly on the bed. That's an issue. And even whenever the mechitza is covering the light, you still need to have blanket on you that you will not be seeing anything in her. Because for you not to get, chas v'shalom, turned off. Because if he says something bechor during the time of act, Yetzirah makes a person have fantaziot. If he says something the Gemara says not 100%, when you go, dilash chunuk shude. And for some reason, man has that mentality that it has to be perfect. If it's not perfect, Kagbuta, he's perfect, you know? He is 100% perfect. For some reason, takut devonigi umuchine. If something goes, nichachu.
So we can never see them, or just that?
At the time of the act. When you're going to get closer, Be'ezrat Hashem, to the time, we're going to discuss it in details. Now we're discussing it. Bukharin say, abolesh. Aaron, get it. Gemara et halacha. Get it. Halachot Shabbat.
Page 281.
Bet. Okay, before we're reviewing, don't say Rabbi already told us this. Can you pee next to the books?
Pee?
Pee.
No.
We said,
Not allowed. What do we need to do?
mechitza, put something like this.
Now, what if this mechitza makes its 10 tefachim high? Is it allowed or no?
It works, yeah. We said 10 tefachim by 3.
If there is a mechitza 10 tefachim high, are you allowed to put that on Shabbat or no?
No.
Not allowed to. What do you need to do in order to make it allowed? 1 tefach to be open before Shabbat. Remember?
Yeah, 1 tefach before
It's already established mechitza, no? 10 by 4.
10 by 4, it's established mechitza. You're not allowed to put it up and allow yourself something that it is restricted become permitted.
Oh, you're not allowed to.
Not allowed to. That's what we said. This rabbi that used to sleep between the Mordechai, that used to sleep between the two libraries, and he needed to pee. What did he have to do? Leave a tefach open before, and then he used to extend it.
Tefach of what?
Of the mechitza. Like you put a tefach on top, you're allowed to do that. If you're putting another aron, sit on this side. So you're not going to be cold. Okay?
I don't get it, it's not a box? 10 by 4?
No. It's not a box.
Oh, it's not sort of an actual mechitza kit.
Yeah, it's a wall. Mechitza. You know the mechitza they put for women
Oh, they say there's
for a modesty purpose that you put in the synagogue? Same thing here.
Mordechai, just close that door, please.
Yes.
Please, thank you. Good boy.
Okay? Bechor, what if I don't have a mechitza? Can I put electrical light, put a cover on it?
Yes.
What if the cover is not covering the light 100%? It's covering it partially.
Алтар.
Ah,
Для
for the-
чего?
Pach.
А, нет, чтобы свет не попадал на кровать.
Напрямую, чтобы не попадал.
Very
Если
good. So
свет
what if I
сбоку,
cover it, but it's not covered fully? On, you know the covered plastic, it leaves like a centimeter open.
It's okay.
Мумкин есть.
Mumkin is very good.
So I could just take a folder, open the folder, and it's fine.
If you open a folder, you find, but still you need to put yourself a cover, not to see any body parts of the lady during the time of the act, not before and after. Okay, very good. Next.
А после акта может включить свет?
Да, до тоже может. Только когда не делают внутри потом. At that time нельзя.
А по-моему не записывает, посмотрите,
Понял, записано.
Bechor, question to you. How many days it's considered to be temporary building?
9 days.
Very good.
7, 8
We
days.
learned in Israel it's 7,
Here 8 days.
but in America we see that the sukkah is longer than 7. Because we said 7 days, it's 8 days, because maybe it's the 7, remember? And then the 8th day, it's holiday, Shmini Atzeret. So when can you take it off? Shmini Atzeret is 2 days in America, so 8 and 9. When can you take it apart? On the 10th day. So up to 9 days, it's temporary building.
Yeah.
Less than 9 days, what's the status of it?
Rabbi Yosef так говорит?
Da. He brings the opinion of Tiferet Israel. Tiferet Israel says that, and Rav Yosef copies it.
Temporarily.
Before 9 days, what's the status of it?
Temporary.
Мутар.
Mutar. 9 days and on, it's temporary.
Oh, yeah.
You see the sukkah. How many days the sukkah is up?
9.
More than 9 days. On the 10th day, you're going to take it apart.
Okay.
So 9 days and on, it's still called temporary building.
Wow.
Up to 9 days. Why is 9 and on?
Up to 9 days is not even a temporary.
Oh, that's where you get the Lego case from.
Right.
Next.
Fahmidim?
Next.
That's why, let's say right now, Bechor was in Miami, lo alenu, and his grandson built something on Shabbat, and he asked Bobo, when are you coming back? He built it on Shabbat, the grandson. Bechor said, I'm coming back on next Monday.
О, нельзя.
Can the Bechor's grandson keep the Lego attached together, assembled together, and wait for Bechor to see it in person,
No.
and then disassemble it?
That's the 9
Yeah.
days.
So Shabbat to Shabbat is 8 days,
Oh, 8 days.
and Bechor coming back on Monday. Sunday is 9 days, Monday is 10 days.
You said it's not even temporary. What does it mean?
Mutar. It's not considered. We have a level de Rabbanan asur temporary. We have the Oraita asur permanently, kavua, like this building, right? They put a building for a long time. But what if I put something that's not long time? The napakamis.
Napakamis is 7 days.
Let's say right now a month.
A month.
Let's say right now there's machloket. What does it mean forever? For nothing is forever. So the debate whether or not it's 6 months or 1 year. What's considered to be keva? 6 months or 1 year?
That's forever.
You understand? I was in one synagogue before. Beautiful idea they made. They have a building, like a house, big parking lot. Big parking lot, big. And behind that structure, they want to knock down the structure and build a big yeshiva. Апаками где они будут? Behind that building, they got themselves assembly containers. Поставили где-то 10 containers together. They have like 250 people on Shabbat.
Что это за контейнер?
Container,
Trailer.
like trailer, but it's assembling. Like, you know, container has closed walls, right?
Like a tent, right? Like a tent.
It's not a tent, it's real walls. Yeah,
Shipping container.
like shipping containers, yeah.
Что?
Now they make the synagogue there. Meanwhile, they're working on this project. Let's say right now the goyim come on Shabbat. They gonna be there. Let's say 6 months. Can you let the goy build it for you, or can you ask the goy to build it for you on Shabbat or no?
No.
I have news for you, Bechor.
А, синагога есть.
Contract. No.
Because tell the goy Isur de Rabbanan to do temporary building. Another level the Rabbanan. Shvut to Shvut. It's for mitzvah of the people need to pray somewhere. Makom mitzvah mutar. But let's say right now the guy says, listen, you want me to build your synagogue on Shabbat? Build. Yeshiva on Shabbat? Are you going to say yes or no? Not allowed.
Say no.
Yeah, it was straight for the mitzvah.
Even though it's for a mitzvah, but it's the oraita. He's building a long-term building.
That's for public use.
Even public use, we say only when he's going to use it now.
That's how.
Like we said, the lights on Yom Kippurim, Rav Yosef says you were allowed to tell the goy to turn on the fire candles in order for the lights to, people to be able to read the Siddur of Yom Kippur. Got it? Aaron Famidim. Very good. Before John after it.
Чай, чай.
Okay, now we're going to continue, Rabotai. We're on page Aaron 283. Yaakov, read.
Toma. Okay.
Hi, Aaron, read.
Yeah, which,
We give Levi Kavod first and then Israel.
what question?
Вопрос читаем.
No, only answer.
In large meal held during of hot days, when the heat is oppressive for the guests, it's still forbidden to remove and take out the doors or windows or the doors of the room to ventilate the area, as well as to put them back, because the prohibition of building and demolishing applies to things attached to the ground. However, leniency may be possible through a non-Jew.
Got it or no? You're right now sitting in a room. Bechor, you're sitting somewhere extremely hot.
Okay.
Nastashi Baba Sali. Extremely hot in that room. The cold, the window, it's not like we have today. Come up and down with hinges. Nah, it's in a real siesta. Huh? Back in the day, they had a tachtecha. They had to close it with a piece of wood or whatever and keep it like this closed.
Window.
That's how it was windows. Shabbat, are you allowed to open that tachtecha, that piece of wood?
Temporary mutar.
No, говорит.
So, Bechor, I have news for you. Rav Yosef says, not allowed for Jewish person to take it out.
No, окей. Если там жарко.
You can tell a goy,
А если гой нету?
cannot. Go out of there. You cannot take
What
apart.
about the air condition?
Let's say right now the door. Right now the door is locked. You'll be able to, you know how you open the doors that they're locked? You go to the hinges, chick, 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 you take out the metals. Shabbat, can you do that or no? You take a screwdriver. So mechanical, there is no electricity involved. I take a screwdriver, the key broke, doesn't work. You take a hammer, boom, 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 you take out the metal, the pin. You take it out from all three of them, Verat Kreutzer.
Demolishing, you remove.
Removing it.
It's not allowed.
That door is locked. The reason you're doing it is only because of airflow, not because you're stuck. You can go out from the other door. You want to make skvozniak. How do you say skvozniak in Russian, in English? Breeze through. How do you call it? Breeze.
Breeze through.
Yeah.
Breezy air through.
Shabbat, are you allowed to do tach 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 and take out that pin or no?
It's been temporary.
The pin is not temporary, Bechor. The pin is there from the day they put the door.
That
No,
one
see.
won't be allowed.
This is, you're not building it. You can take it out.
You're disassembling it.
You're disassembling. But that's not
The door is attached to the wall, to the ground, to the wall. Now you disassemble it from the wall.
Is that a problem? Not allowed to break?
Problem.
Yeah.
That's what he says.
It won't be allowed.
But question is, when disassembling is the oraita restricted? Whenever you disassemble with intentions of reassemble, it's called soter al menat livnot,
It's crazy.
Чтобы поставить назад, вы имеете в виду?
with intentions to rebuild. Then it's the oraita problem. But if I'm disassembling not with intentions to rebuild, it's not the Oraita problem, it's the Rabbanan problem. But it's a problem. How to avoid the problem, Bechor?
Shvut deshut b'makom.
You tell a goy to do it. When you tell the goy to disassemble the door for intentions of comfort on Shabbat, mutar.
You're gonna rebuild it afterwards. You're gonna put the pin back.
You're not going to put it back on Shabbat.
I'm saying after Shabbat, you're gonna put it back.
Let's see. You're asking a good question. We're going to see.
Not yet.
Hold your question. Number 2.
Rambam wrote that one who replaced a door of a well
How should it, Bechor?
or cove or a loft on Shabbat is considered the derivative of building. So Turul Maran in the Shulchan Aruch, and he gave a reason for this. That since it is attached to the ground, it was building and demolishing.
Got it or no?
Should go coop or left. I don't know what's coop or loft. What's loft? What's coop?
Okay. Now, there was back in the day, Bechor, how people used to store things for a long time. Do you know?
Обкапывали.
Very good. Very good. That was life. You guys know that in the ground is the best isolation. Isolation? Insulation?
Insulation.
The ground itself, putting things inside the ground, the best insulation. It's like a refrigerator. To keep things inside. Yeah.
The basement.
Yeah.
Картошки закапывали не так.
Yeah. Kartoshki, different things. People used to do.
На зиму.
I saw somebody doing right now Bechor refrigerator by digging inside the ground. He's making a room inside the ground. Земля. He's making inside walking refrigerator. And the temperature is like you have in the refrigerator. Free. Don't have to pay electricity, nothing breaks. Ground has such a power. The natural
How deep you have to go?
I don't know how deep. I don't know. It's a professional, probably knows. But the idea is right now, they make stairs over there, people go in and out. Question is, what if there is no stairs? They used to, back in the day, how they used to keep wine? You know, Yaakov, how? They used to make a hole in the ground before Shabbat, regular day. They used to pour the wine inside, and they used to put a cover and seal it for how long time? 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. Now you come Rosh Shabbat, you want to undig it, you want to take wine, you want to make kiddush, you want to give to your guest. Rosh Shabbat, are you allowed to do this on Shabbat or no, Bechor?
Yeah.
So Bechor, I have news for you. I have news for you, Bechor. When you close the osvo on Friday with intentions to break the cement of it on Shabbat, it's temporary, intended from the beginning. However, the wine, when you cover that, you sealed it, your intention was not to make it temporary. Intention was to keep it for more than a year at least. That's wine. That's how you make it.
Yeah, you're right.
So in such a case, says Rav Ovadia Yosef, a person is not allowed to do that. Mi deoraita. That's what I said. That's a big thing over here. Harei ze toledet boneh.
А если вино нет, то что будем делать?
You cannot do kiddush on bread. You cannot do kiddush on that wine.
What about goy?
Toledet boneh deoraita. Can you ask the goy to do suda oraita? What did we learn? To ask the goy to do suda rabbanan for sake of mitzvah. I just need the rabbanan. To undig that seal of the wine, it says isur deoraita. Got it?
That's for the sake of mitzvah, kiddush, and prevent.
Why is it so strict? Because anything that is attached to the ground, the laws of building is much more severe, much more strict. Very good. Number 3.
Seen by Yosef that the door of vessels are permitted to be taken from the vessels on Shabbat. That the door of vessels are permitted to be taken from vessels on Shabbat.
Перевод.
But it says, but if it is out of kelim, then you will be allowed to remove them on Shabbat. Kelim is movable stuff. Like, if, for example, you have a box, right? You want to take out the lid of the box. Are you allowed to? This box was closed for a year already. Can you remove the lid on Shabbat or no, Yaakov? What do you say?
From lead from what?
You have a box.
Okay.
The box has a lid. That lid, you want to open it. Rozi Shabbat.
Что это лиф?
Lid, נכון. Крышка от коробка, container.
А это можно.
У вас один есть box with winter clothes or summer clothes. Да? You put it inside the storage from last summer. We have it in our house like this with the
Not
kids.
connect to ground, но
That's what he says. Something that is not connected to the ground. The laws of assembling or disassembling is more lenient. However, something that is attached to the ground, like the cement, like the pit of the wine, or like the door, those things are more stricter.
With the wine case, you're saying the wine's in the ground, but the lid's on top.
No, it's attached to the ground.
The lid's in the ground. The lid is
It's
also in the
the pit is in the ground,
Yeah.
and the lid is cemented on over that pit.
Oh, it's
So
cemented.
yeah,
But if it wasn't cemented, I could just open it.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna see if it tight to attach tight, then it's a problem. If it's just closed and meant to be reopened, no problem. Like the door.
I have a question with the thing when you
Most likely they'll
when you
do
open
that way.
it on Shabbat with the cement. When you open it, isn't it?
You're talking about osvo.
Yeah, isn't it?
If a person cemented the osvo pot inside a wall before Shabbat with intentions to reopen it on Shabbat morning, which is short time,
Oh, wow.
temporary.
Oh, wow.
What's your question regarding it?
So you open it, the heat inside. You're opening it, you're causing it to fluctuate, something like that.
Ah, very good question. Bechor is asking a good question. When you're going to open that, if the wind is going to blow, the fire is going to go higher.
it's not your кавано.
It doesn't matter, but it's pasik reshe.
Right.
Right?
Shit.
No?
Это как двери открыли, патроны, пули, то же самое.
בסדר, but it's still assumed the Rabbanan. At the pool is still assumed the Rabbanan. It's grama.
And they're right.
On the Oraita level. Bemet Gemara says what you're asking. Gemara says that if you know that the wind is going to blow right now, you're not allowed to do that.
It's always
We only allowed whenever the wind is not blowing wind or regular air.
they're saying in a room like this, doors are closed, it's fine to open it.
If the wind is not going to blow,
There's no wind here. If you close all doors, the windows open. It's just when you open it, the friction, it makes the wind.
but you're not opening it inside, you're opening it outside. Where is the friction of the air?
Okay.
You're coming with a chisel and a hammer, tach, 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 tach. That piece not gonna go inside the oven. It's gonna come outside of the oven.
And it doesn't matter.
So the air is gonna
come out.
come out, not gonna fluctuate the fire
I see.
that is inside. Another point I can think right now. I didn't see written. It's a good question you're asking. Never saw somebody asking your question. Gemara says a question similar case. If a person, Bechor, you're not allowed to put your candles, Shabbat candles, next to the door when you open your door of the house. You know that or no?
Чтобы они не потухли.
Well, not only that, because the moment you're going to open the door, if there'll be windy, the wind is going to go inside and it's going to fluctuate the fire. Not allowed to. Some people don't know that. So to walk next to the candle, if I'm going to walk, like in my house, Bechor, when I come home, Harizal says you have to look at the candles. Have in mind the right candle is Keneged Yud, and the left candle is Keneged Hey. Yud and Hey, which is the Yud is the husband, Hey is the wife. That's why Ish has Aleph Yud Shin. Isha, wife, has Aleph Shin Hey. So the Yud in the candle is your, the Hey in the second candle is hers. And when you look at it, you have to remember Shamur Vezacho Bedibur Ehad. Connect the Yud and the Hey. That's you need to have two candles. One connected the husband, one connected the wife. And that's why Yaakov, how many limbs the lady has? 252. How many limbs the husband has? 248. How do you say candle in Hebrew?
Shamash.
Ner.
Ner. What's the gematria? 250. How many candles we put? Two. How many is together? 500. Make the amount of limbs of his 248. Make the amount of limbs of her 252. 248. 252 together. What did you get? 500. the same amount of the light that comes from the Ner 250, another Ner, another 250. What you get together? 500.
Okay.
This is the Shalom Bait. That's why the Gemara says the Ner Shabbat is Keneged Shalom Bait. Is more important than Kiddush. If a person has $1 to make Kiddush on Friday night with the wine, or to buy it for Shabbat candles, what does he buy? Candles. Why? Because Shalom Bait Keneged Kiddush. Friday night Kiddush. Buy the dollar invested into the oil in order to get candles for Shabbat. Because this is more important than everything. It says Shalom Bait.
And do Kiddush on the bread.
Do Kiddush on the
Get
bread.
on the wine.
Family Yaakov, how Shalom Bait is
Important.
most important thing.
Question, what about...
So now listen to the end. I didn't finish. When you walk in, says the Arizal, you have to walk in and say Shabbat Shalom. Have a look at the candles. The right one can negate you. The left one negate hey. Then circle the table one time. Grab two hadassim, two bundles of hadassim, 3 and 3 that they tie down with something before Shabbat, rubber or metal, whatever it is you put together. Put together and say Shamor veZachor veDibur Echad ne'emru. And say Reach nicho achishel Adonai. And say Bracha Baruch Atah Hashem Elokeinu melech haolam borei atzeh besamim.
Friday night?
Huh?
Friday night?
Friday night. And then go second circle around the table.
That's what you
Clockwise,
see.
counterclockwise.
Counterclockwise. And then start your Kiddush.
Second
Mizmor
time,
leDavid.
3 times. Show one more time.
No.
2 times.
2 times all together. 1 before the Besamim, 1 after the Besamim.
What's the deal with 7?
Now, whenever you do that, you bring in Kedusha, it says, to the table. Those circling, you bring in Kedusha to the table. So when you do that, I used to have the candles on the shelf. When I used to walk, as I'm walking, it used to, the air, the wind that used to cause from the walk, it used to fluctuate the fire. Then I said, oh, yeah, it's a problem. We decided to put the candles behind. I have a windowsill and I have a window behind it, going to the room next to it. You know, you've been by. So we put right now behind that window. So when I walk around the table, nothing fluctuates. It's covered with a see-through glass. So I see the candles, but when I move, it doesn't fluctuate. So this answers your question, that if a person knows that when I will cause the wind to make the fire move, it's a problem on Shabbat. You have to make sure to put the candles on the table or in a place that is not going to fluctuate the fire.
Правоство говорили.
Yes. Now, if a person is going to open the door, and the wind is going to go on the candles, can you open the door or no? Not allowed to. Gemara says that Abaye used to curse Chas v'Shalom whoever did that. Why? You're causing the fire to fluctuate. Question to you is, what if I don't know if the fire is on?
What do you mean?
Let's say you went to a Shabbat Friday night lecture after the meal, and you came back. Now you don't know if the candles are already turned off or they're still on. Can you take the risk and open the door or no?
No.
In this case, you're allowed to.
That's the
Why?
Islamic
Because we don't have
Safek.
safek, doubt on samnene on pasik reshe. We don't apply.
So what is this called?
ספק פסיק רשע, זה דבר שלא מתכוון. דבר שלא מתכוון, מותר, right? So now question to you. Now all this I told you, Yaakov, to teach you the Oslo case. Why Chachamim didn't speak about the Oslo case? They spoke about the candle case. Because when are you putting the Oslo? Let's say at winter Shabbat, at 4 p.m.
Okay.
on Friday. When are you going to eat the Oslo?
12 o'clock the next day.
12 o'clock, 12:30, and the next day, Shabbat. How many hours it is there?
Almost 24.
Oh, no, less.
Huh?
20 hours.
Almost 20 hours. More than 20 hours.
Right, almost.
What are the chances the coals are going to be on
Well, chances are they're not going to be on.
That's true.
after 20 hours? Probably 0, right?
Yeah,
So is it at least a doubt that they're not on?
yeah.
What did we learn when it's a doubt? Can you be more lenient?
Yeah.
Very good.
Does that have to be half cooked at that point?
Obviously, it's going to be fully cooked. It's been inside for 20 hours.
I'm saying, can you put it at 4 o'clock knowing it's completely raw? No, does it have to be half cooked before you put it in?
It has to be either 50% cooked if the fire is open, or you make it even less than 50% cooked if the fire is closed. So maybe he put over there kira gufa or ktuma, he put some cover on it, like we put plata, cover the fire, and that's it.
But this applies if you're gonna eat on Erev Shabbat. If you do on the Shabbat, it doesn't matter, no?
So some say whatever Aaron says. Rabbi Sha'aya Harishon says, all this problem of leaving food on open fire, only if you're going to eat it for Friday night. We're afraid you're going to make it faster because you want to eat it now. But you're going to eat it Shabbat morning. What's the point you're going to make it faster? You're not going to play with the fire. Rabbi Sha'aya Harishon holds like this. But Rav Ovadia Yosef brings other Rishonim that disagree with that. And Shulchan Aruch Paskin like other Rishonim. That it doesn't matter for Friday night or Shabbat morning, both situations, not allowed to leave food on an open fire if it's not 50% cooked. But if you covered it with the fire, even it's not fully covered, partially covered, you already made a siman, a sign to remind you, Rosh Shabbat, Dasnako, don't make the fire fluctuate because today is Shabbat. So probably we're talking in a case that if the fire will be on, that he put a cover on the fire. Or he put it 50% already pre-cooked before Shabbat, then put it on the open fire. That was not covered.
That means you could open it and stir it or something.
No, because 50% cooked only.
Even when it's closed, you can't do that.
Yeah.
When it's closed, I can't open and stir.
Yeah. Food that it's not 100% cooked. You're not allowed to open the lid, mix, close the lid. Asur to do this on Shabbat.
If it's
Only if it is 100% cooked,
only then you be allowed.
then allowed to open, stir, close, no problem.
What about the 70%?
Not allowed. Even 99 to 100, asur. 99% уже готовы. Чуть-чуть еще есть, чуть-чуть.
Чуть-чуть еще есть. Человек думает, что готово.
So if you open,
Готово.
oh, very good,
Не закрывать.
very good. No, don't close it. If a person opened the lid of his food, doesn't matter plata, open fire, closed fire, any of the situation, he's not allowed to close the lid or to stir the pot because it's not 100% edible. Чуть-чуть надо еще оставить на огонь.
Wow,
Yeah.
So in case of the light,
This we learned, Rabotai, in volume 4. You guys have to review. We're almost finishing volume 5.
that's it.
2 candlelights he said you put on the Shabbat, but sometimes we put more than 2.
Yeah, I have 7.
Still, right. Is it still counted?
According to Arizal, you're supposed to have 7 candles. So look, 2 of them. One can negate you, second one can negate hey.
I just pick any candle.
Yeah.
Look at. Still count.
Got it? Very good. Next. You see Yaakov Bechor, Ovir Yolon Halacha, Kabbalah, Arizal, Segulot, Hamesh. That's a Yaakov, very important that you're coming every single night to study Torah every single morning. V'agita bo yomam
Valayla.
v'layla. Haros, harsha.
Still, doors that are attached to the ground are considered buildings, and one is liable for a hatat, sin offering, both for removing and replacing them.
Very good.
And Taz wrote that the practice in large meal during hot days to remove the window on Shabbat when a non-Jew should be protested. For a Jew who does so is liable for a hatat. It's a great prohibition, and even instructing a non-Jew is forbidden because it's a rabbinic prohibition.
Yeah?
For what?
כי העושה חייב חייב איסור גדול ואף אמירה לגוי אסור משום שבות. Yeah, so if a person right now on Shabbat he wants to tell the goy to remove the door, says Rav Ovadia Yosef is not allowed to according to the Taz. That's how the Taz explained. However, says Rav Ovadia number 5,
How Rambam wrote all doors that are attached to the ground should not be removed or replaced, which is a decree, lest one come to fix them.
so what do you see according to the Rambam?
You're not allowed.
Yeah, but is it the right or no? Maybe I should add a number 4. I should add like this. See practical ruling and the next number. Oh, my internet is off.
But before we said that from non-Jew we can ask if it's hot to remove, no? The door.
Yeah, that's the bottom line. At the beginning we read the bottom line. Now Rav Ovadia Yosef goes to the pilpulim. That's why I want to add it over here so people will not get confused. See practical ruling in the next number. Next number?
5.
No, I'm saying, did I write it right correctly? See practical ruling in the next number?
Oh, which number up?
We're number 4, so
In the next note, maybe.
it's the next what?
Next note.
I should say see number 5.
Okay.
In note number 5.
In
Maybe.
in answer number 5.
Oh, that's
Okay, very good. Read.
and the door of the vessels may be taken but not replaced. End quote.
So hold on. What do we say, Yaakov? You are today free from reading?
I don't know.
Huh?
I'm ready.
You with us or no?
Yeah, yeah.
No, Yaakov, I have to do my part.
What number you reading? 5, so we're gonna read 6. Right? But if the portion.
Just this. Okay. ואם כן על ידי גוי נחשב. So comes the Rambam, and what does the Rambam tell us?
If all the doors that are attached to the ground should not be removed or replaced,
Why not?
which is the degree less one come to fix them,
Oh, so the problem is decree.
which is a decree. Less one come to fix them, yeah.
So what the Rambam said, this is not Doraita, rather,
And the door of vessel may be taken but not replaced, and quote, and it's evident that the prohibition is only because of the degree lest one come to freedom. Therefore, through a non-Jew is considered a rabbinic prohibition, or of a rabbinic prohibition. Rabbinic prohibition, of a rabbinic prohibition.
שבות ושבות. מוכרח שאין האיסור אלא משום גזירה, שמא יתקע, ועל ידי גוי נחשב שבות ושבות. Here, Rambam says you're not allowed to take away the doors with the, as we said, the pins out, or the windows that they were there for a long time. I say snudged, I think it's called snudged, like perfectly fit. Snudged like this. Not allowed to remove that on Shabbat, because by you removing it, there is a chance that you're going to put it again and stuck it in.
Perfect seal.
Yaakov, you remember in the synagogue when they made construction, the one door was left not good and a child fell.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Remember or no?
Yeah, yeah. Back
Yeah.
then.
You remember or no?
Yeah.
There was cement with metals like this that they want to build up. And the child fell. Miracles, miracles, miracles that he didn't fall on this
Symbol.
metals.
Wow.
If he would fall on these metals,
The-
will be shish kebab. Lo alenu.
David.
Will be skewered.
Wow.
Chuda,
Bachar
chuda.
com relação ao Shabbat.
Huh?
Shabbat.
Was on Shabbat. Now, they asked me, they wanted to take a plywood in order to close that area so people will not walk over there. Because the door was unlocked. You open the door, you fall. Who knows?
Wow. That's good, no?
Are you allowed on Shabbat to put that
Of course.
plywood? So because it's life risk, people can chas v'shalom die, it will be allowed. But let's say not life risk. Let's say just because they want to avoid people from going.
Still.
The people are talking too much in the kitchen. The rabbi said, no more kitchen closed. They put a plywood, tach. No drills, no glue, no nails, nothing.
Oh, really?
You just want to take a plywood that is 4x8, exactly the size of whatever the entrance, and make it stuck over there for long term.
So they can't
Long term
open.
won't be allowed.
Allowed or
No,
no?
won't be
Not allowed.
long term.
So if I take a lot.
What if it's not long snudged, but I take shims? It's called shims, you know, on the angle. You take that shims, you take a hammer, tach, 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 tach. It goes and it's gonna hold it tight. Can you do that on Shabbat? Bechot. Are you allowed to do this on Shabbat or no? Why not?
Well, long term, no, also.
Because it's considered to be
Long term.
building.
And
Why?
long term.
Something that you attach to each other tight, considered to be building on Shabbat. A building on Shabbat, not allowed by Torah. Now, Chazal said if you will tell the people to remove it, after they'll remove it, what they're going to do? Put it back. And how they put it back? With a shim. And make it tight. So by you allowing them to open it, there is a chance they're going to close it with a shim. And that's the oraita. Therefore, Rambam said, you're not allowed to do that. Midei the removal. Gezerah, maybe when he's gonna put it back, he's gonna put it regularly like he used to put it, and it's gonna be tight. And tight is considered to be building on Shabbat. It's like you nailed it.
Rabbi, that's only if you
Understand? What's the difference between if I put it or I nail it? Because when I nail it, it's gonna be tight over there, right? So with the shim, it's gonna be tight over there. So says Rabbi Yosef, what do we learn from this Rambam? That the removal of the plywood is not midoraita, it's only midrabanan. So if it's hot in the room, you're not allowed to do that midrabanan, but you'll be allowed to tell the goy to do it, because tell the goy to do midrabanan for sake of make the Shabbat enjoyable.
Намёк, или прямо можно сказать?
No, prema. You're allowed to tell the goy, take down the door. They said pins, remove them. Or there's a plywood with a shim. Remove the plywood, remove the shim. Why? Namshar kazis. We want to enjoy the Shabbat and airflow to go inside. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Omer, Rabbi Hananiah.